No Viper. And that's Sage, so Leo has a lot of work to do. He's going to be playing in that Shower's position. A lot of utility thrown out instantly from Mech.
Yeah, Defo charging towards the lamps, able to get his gun out in time, and still domes Russ. Coldamenta also victim to the pistol here from Mech. You have a two-man advantage already. They're going to put that spike down, no problem. Trex in a tough spot, begins to drop back into the showers after seeing the flank around. So they know they've really got no map control right now, Guild. And Mech know that all they have to do is focus on one avenue for this retake. They know they have to come in from the lamps. They're going to be holding it. Save starts to go forward and force them back a little bit, but just the sheer numbers around the other side should be enough to bring them down. Save brings down Defo. Molly on towards the spikes to buy some extra time.
Most
here.
likely for
It's looking
Mech
pretty rough for Guild. They're not finding these kills. They're still held
Can't
back. And
necessarily pick up
Redcard's
the
still in
ult. It's
position
nice
alongside
play. Now the
Shaydots.
showstopper
Able
is
to
gonna
find
be
another,
used
but
as a trunk.
Trex has
The
decided
wall
to
was there to
double
try
up.
and
But this
block it,
time
but
to
it
get
doesn't
back into the
count.
side. So it's 2v2, but remember, the time ticking. It's all down to one.
3
It's
versus
Nats.
3.
This one's for survival for Guild. They want to stand and play. Too far gone. They have to take them down here. Shaydots. He will get one. It's safe out. Trex and Leo now into the 2 versus 3.
With that classic
Mech want to match up versus Fnatic. They want to meet them in the upper semi-final. Shaydots is the player. They're starting to book their tickets. It's just Trex left alone. Flanking around the backside. Trex reads it and now thrusts himself into the clutch versus Nats. Not the player you always want to be up against in this situation. 50 seconds left as Trex runs the B site. Hunter's Fury online. Shock darts available and a recon bolt in 3
But if Mech
seconds.
just decide to play fast, doesn't matter if you have an Eldron to check where they are. You're going to know where they are. And you want them in a good position that you can get over to that piece like in very where Trex is without using the teleport.
You know, I used to slow down the play, run
doesn't
down
want to
the
give away an
clock,
audio
and
queue, and Trex with
really
this much
limit the time
can
left
afford to
in
be
their
a little more
methodical playstyle,
patient
but
with clearing some of
given
these
this
angles and
current
finding these
patch,
fights.
you see Mechs use that acceleration, which is exactly what got them in
Still sort of expecting A.
for the game overall fracture, right? Was these quick
It's
rounds.
just whether Trex expects this full wraparound. There's a lot of focus going towards now they're going to go for the teleport crunch play. The response from Mech is to instantly head towards the A site. Not too fast, not too aggressive. They need to check some of these angles. They're expected to play here. That is Trex. He's in lamps.
Nats might
Holding
have
behind
to
the
hook up.
smoke.
Defo should be in a very good position. Actually manages to get one. I thought he was about to go down with nothing there. It looked a little awkward from him. Safe. Gets caught on the one tap across Chronicle.
Tells, I suppose, stuff that you can even bring into your own ranked game. If you're an Iron, you can still use this. The fact that the Spectre's not been bought on the second round, at least for the most part, Defo is going to play close in those positions, which he is as the entry is
down this at all.
That makes sense.
Mistake again.
Some of these other rifle guns because they do like to hit, especially in these bonus rounds.
It's close for Nats. The risk is kind of off right now for Mech. You're going to feel a little bit more freed up, and that's exactly what this team can do. Chronicle heading to play against the talking point for the side. Cracks open the head over Iceland, Ryan. The Mech have the advantage. Guild looking to get the orb. They're putting everything into getting that. They claim long again. Mech have decided to poke and prod. They're going to double dip on this B long play. Coldamenta has actually crossed back and found one head up in towards
Safe.
the hookup. And Safe is in a rough spot right now, Ryan.
It's so difficult for you see the rotation come in from Leo. He can't trade that spot. Coldamenta was with him, then he backs off to elbow and is playing in a different position. So no trading for Safe, a bit aggro. He's also given Defo an upgrade. They're just going to go over and teleport throughout that A site. There is a Sage roll there, but it's only going to slow them down just a little teeny tiny bit.
It just broke as they arrived. And perfect timing, really. Just welcomes them into the site. Shaydots.
You got ID? I'll let you in this time.
Yeah, these guys certainly look over 21 as they get in towards the site.
Barely. This is one of the youngest teams in the world, and the fact that Mech is so good, it's frankly absurd. I think the average age is like 20.1.
That's even younger than me, Ryan. And that doesn't happen often in esports.
No charges left.
Yeah. So if there's ever a Masters event in North America, probably
it's going to be a very dry event, isn't it?
Yeah.
The European team's going to win. The only ones that can't get wasted, you know?
And I think it's interesting, right? Because Guild have lived off of the idea of having both the Sova and the Sky. There's never a world where I think they don't want to do that, especially knowing that they have usually like Leo over on the Sova beforehand. Now he's on the Sage.
Well, you're comes Defo. Charges went towards Lamps. Going to send those pinch shells in. That just charges Russ forward. He decides, well, I can't stick around. I have to go forward with the judge, and nearly takes down another. That sets up the distraction for Leo, who gets himself 3. Big round from Leo as now Chronicles thrust into the 1v4.
Just peeks out of the Viper wall at the right time. Now, Chronicle 1 versus 4. You still really can't write him off. This kind of round, look at the money he has. 4.4k. He's happy with money. If he can make it awkward, 0, 600, 850, the credits on the left-hand side of the screen. Guild don't have much to work with. So if you could just get a couple more kills. That's the benefit so far. And that's why Guild are very much keeping him at an arm's reach.
He wants to pull that fight. You can see, actually opts to get spotted by the recon bot, then sets up for the peek out from Lamps because he wants to take Safe down. Unable to get that opportunity though. Safe plays smart.
They're even scared of flanking. They just want to make sure that this angle's been watched.
And now Chronicle has to figure out, can he even get into this? And the answer is just no. Cold Dementa prevents him from doing so, and Guild, very disciplined signs there towards the end of that round. That's good to see.
Very least gets him to buy up armor, I suppose. Every little helps. And it's these kind of plays that are the difference. Leo just peeking at the right time. Didn't actually peek through Redgar when he was on... Leo, sorry, when he was on the breach. Look at all of the ultimates that are about to come online for Mech.
Well, Mech aren't slowing it down a little bit now. They put some pressure towards B, which they've conditioned Guild to believe that they will hit. So now they decide to go back in towards A. It looks like a split on the cards here. And it's going to be quite an explosive finish to this round here. As Mech decide to go through showers, through short. Russ once again on the judge. This time, gets away with it. Defo from the grave, though, reclaims that kill. And so now 4v4, minute left in this clock. Leo, the hero of the last round, looking to do it again. He's got in the midst of this smoke. That wall up right now is making the plant doable because they can't be pushed on the other side. So the plant begins to come through for Mech, and now they can drop back into the post plants, but a gap inside of the wall, and that's going to allow the kill of Leo onto Redguard. And so that kill makes a big difference now. It is the judge of Nat close by. Blast Pack forcing him into the corner, but he's still able to come away with a kill. Snakebite goes out, and he's locking down the Lamps. Tap on the defuse. Leo on the headshot. Shadows removed, and so Chronicle, the player with a rifle in hand. It's Nats who's found one as well, but he's run out of ammo, and now in a tough spot, Tregs and Save take down the last 2 remaining players, and they'll recover the round for Guild.
It's so interesting to watch how these rounds are playing out. Like, Nats, smart on the fly thinking, takes out Lamp's control, picks up the judge that Russ left on the ground after his demise, and just plays in the same spot. Right now, they're slowing things down a lot better. They're even shutting down some of the short plays that are coming in from Mech. Now it's just Safe holding on, and Mech want this. They want utility to be forced out. Smokes, paint shells, slow orbs if they're needed. Right now they're just sitting tight.
Standing ahead.
Oh no, Shados, that's not the start to the round he was hoping for. A challenge down B long has been accepted, and Safe will come out on top of it. Big advantage here for Guild gleamed early. What's the response here from Mech? You know, they pressured B early last round, didn't commit to it, went back A, didn't work out for them. This time, leaning towards B still, and this is where that drone can pick up info if Mech going into the slower style. It's got information now.
They're still finding these fights, right? Above the Trailblazer and the Aldron's being used, they have good information, have a good idea on what Mech's doing. They haven't completely rotated over just yet. But they have the right stack amount, and the showstopper to stall even more.
A showstopper about to find an opportunity, unfortunately not a kill. Safe just holding it back, making sure they don't push in towards the tube. And Chronicle and Nats, they found 2. Now suddenly we're back into even odds. Safe inside the sights, doing God's work right now for his side. Safe and Leo taking 2 kills between them, and this forces Nats into the clutch. Seekers out, running him down. They're throwing absolutely everything they can to him. He's throwing up the pit. Trying to get in a position where he can wrap around the right side. Leo reads it, and Leo finds his reward for his big brain play. Nats goes down, and Guild tie up the scoreline.